In this video, we are going to talk about NEET preparation. This video is all about, and it is specifically focusing on the US students. US students mean NRI students who are living in US and planning to write NEET examinations soon in a couple of years or next few months. When you are planning for NEET coaching, there are several factors that we have to keep in mind. There are many students with us preparing for US, and this compelled me to make this video for parents and students understanding. You can obviously go out and you can enroll in any of the NEET coaching available online, but is it really going to make a difference? Is it really going to add up to your NEET preparation? That's a real question that we need to ask. When it comes to Testprepkart, what I can tell you what what we do in Testprepkart. I do not know about other coaching, but what I know is we know the circumstances that a US student goes through, and then we understand NEET preparation well. So I know the challenges that you are facing, and I can possibly suggest a solution. So when it comes to US students specifically, there are several challenges. Let's talk about that. First of all, there's a curriculum difference. You probably are studying in US and you have a different curriculum altogether. Many times students also face and parents face at the same time. The challenge is that you are only allowed to take 2 science 11th grade and then 1 science maybe in grade 12, and a similar situation happens. In this scenario, as per the NEET eligibility criteria, many of the students are not even eligible to write NEET. So you have to come across this challenge first of all. How do we cater this, and how do we make them eligible, and what's the way out of this? We can talk about this. I have given a link in the description. You can just follow me on that page, and I've given most of the solutions over there. So this being the first challenge, that you do not have the option of taking 3 science in 11th and grade 12th, which is mandatory in NEET. Then there is a difference in your curriculum altogether. So whatever you're studying in grade 11th and 12th while for NEET is not directly related with the CBSE curriculum that we have here in India. So we have students from US, we have students from entire Middle East. But the good thing with the Middle Eastern student is that they still study in the CBSE curriculum. There are many CBSE schools out in the entire Middle East. So they don't face this challenge. This challenge comes mostly with the US. And do not worry about it. There is a solution to it. We'll be able to tell you. So first is, I told you about curriculum difference. Second, I told you that there is an eligibility issue. Third factor which comes to my mind is one of the most important factor which I generally think is student to faculty ratio is one of the most important factors. When we are in US and the students are preparing, they all together have a different mindset. Okay, this mindset cannot be matched with the Indian students who are studying in the Indian education ecosystem. Okay, so the education service providers who are providing online education, online medical preparation to the Indian students, will that be a good fit for the US students because they have a different mindset altogether? That is the question that you have to understand. In many of the coaching centers here in India, in Middle East or out there in US, they might be approaching there as well. We do too. But the student to faculty ratio is one of the most important factors that you have to put into consideration before choosing your before choosing your NEET preparation partner. Okay, NEET preparation coaching provider. How many students are being prepared in a single batch? Are they given a chance to speak also when they're in the live session? How many students are all together there? And what's the duration of this class? And how many times this class is going to happen in an entire week and then in a month? Is that a fixed schedule that will be applied on you? Will you be able to follow that? So since we have seen these challenges, we have understood. And with Testprepkart, what we do is, we have a separate division altogether, specifically for the students who are out there from US. We generally keep only 10 to 15 students per batch. And all the other challenges which I've just spoken about, we take care of all these challenges at the utmost priority. It is important concern for us. So we have worked around it and we have dealt with the situation. So this is what you have to understand. In the next topic that I have in mind is about your test series, your study material, assessment report, or any other aspect. The thing is, with any coaching provider or with any NEET coaching, these factors will not change. These are the quintessential factor of any coaching that you probably get into for getting admission here in India. There is one important factor which is not related to the coaching, but it is for your information, is that NRI students who are studying in US can get admission here in India in medical under the NRI quota. For this, I have already made a separate video. Please check our YouTube channel for this specific video where I have listed out the number of seats you have in each state as per the NRI quota. And you will get admission easily into it. So the question that I was asking is, before going for a coaching, there are several factors that you have to keep in mind. These factors are to be dealt properly. Now, the most important thing that you can do in order to make sure that these factors are properly aligned is to understand your capability as of now. By capability, what do I mean? By capability, I mean before going for a coaching, in the first hand, you need to assess yourself. You need to assess what is your capability, what is your compatibility with the NEET examination, with the NEET syllabus, if given a chance. Will you be able to secure minimum 30%, 40%, 50%? You need to know before going for coaching at what level you are. So before we go for a coaching for any of the students out there in US, first of all, we do a free assessment test. What is this free assessment? This free assessment is a small 35 to 40 minutes demo session with the student one-on-one, where the students will interact with the faculty, with the NEET faculty. This can be of any subject of your choice, let's say physics, chemistry, or biology. When you get across this demo, at the end of the demo, faculty will be able to analyze your understanding of a particular subject. On the basis of that, we prepare our assessment report. This assessment report is very crucial and very important for us at Testprepkart. This helps us understand students' ability and the clarity of the concept at this very level when you are starting for the NEET preparation. That's why our batches are small. We keep students of a similar nature in a separate batch and the students who are starting off fresh in a separate batch. This helps us in understanding student is at what level and at what depth we have to go in detail with them. So this assessment report is actually very important. How you can assess your child for NEET entrance examination. I have given a link in the description below. Please check that link. The page will open up. You just have to fill out the form and your details, and our team will be conducting a free demo session for you. Once the demo session is conducted, this assessment report and the counselor will be sharing a complete detail with you, which will help you out. And this is free of cost for all of the parents and the students who are watching this video. So, all in all, what this video is all about. In this video, I'm not going to tell you about the coaching that we are providing. In this video, I'm not going to tell you about how you have to prepare for it. What I'm trying to convey in this simple video is any parent or a student who is going for a coaching, and if they are NRIs from a different curriculum altogether, there are things that you have to keep in mind before going forward. And when you go forward, you should be very much clear that what all lies ahead. You have to anticipate that well in advance. So once you do that, the rest of the journey becomes a little easier for you. So the whole purpose of this video is just to make you aware about the current circumstances and then how you can deal with it. Testprepkart is already there. You can always write to us at info@testprepkart.com. And our number is also there for WhatsApp. You can share your queries with us on it. If you have any other specific query related to, let's say, eligibility, NRI quota, seats, admission procedure, fees, be it anything, okay? You can just simply write it to us and our team will be able to help you out with this. Thank you.